Hi everyone, this is my friend Valerie from Morning Glory Wreath Company, and I am Gina from Gigi's Crafty Corner. Today Valerie is going to make a red, white, and blue burlap heart wreath, and I'm going to be her assistant for today. Please check out our business pages on Facebook and like and share this video. Okay, Val?
All right. So what I'm going to do today is make a patriotic burlap wreath. I'm going to use the 14-inch wire form from Dollar Tree. So I had a bunch of extra ones. I had like 2 cases for Valentine's, and I have like a case left, and I thought these were so cute. So it's the 14-inch frame from Dollar Tree, and you're not going to be able to find any, but if you have any left, this is what you can do with them. They do have the wire form at Hobby Lobby for $3.49. It's smaller, it's only a 12-inch. You could still, it's the same concept, you can still do the same thing with it. Let's see, you just probably are going to need less bubbles, and we'll talk about the bubbles in a second. So I just wanted to show that. So what you're going to need for this, to make this wreath, is red, white, and blue burlap. We were able to find the blue and the white at Walmart. The red burlap, we had to actually go to Hobby Lobby. I didn't find any of these. I don't know why they were gone, but I couldn't find any at Walmart. So blue, white at Walmart, the red I got at Hobby Lobby. Another thing that we're going to be using are the pipe cleaners. I got the red, white, and blue. Gina already started cutting the red, so I don't have a red package to show you. So it's just a pack of 25 from Walmart as well. And what we're going to do is cut them into thirds. So Gina's going to show you really quick how she's cutting them, because that's going to be like our measuring tool. So when we go to place our burlap, you don't have to sit there with a ruler. You're going to be using this little pipe cleaner. It doesn't have to be perfect, you know, but it's going to kind of guide you, or be like a little guide, so that you can place your next bubble. Okay, so Gina.
Okay, so I'm just going to fold it here, and then I'm going to fold it back up this way, and I'm going to cut. Therefore, they will be in thirds.
And that's all Gina's doing, and we're just stacking them up. Do you want to show them one more time? Just kind of maybe.
We're going to fold it.
Get closer.
About a third of the way.
Yep.
And then back up again. And then we will get 3 pieces of pipe cleaner out of the one.
Yep. So that's cut into a third. So let's get this stuff out of the way so we can start. I have a little map I'm going to place on the website as well.
The pattern.
It's a pattern. It's going to tell you exactly what you need to do as far as how many bubbles for each section and what color that section should be. So, and there'll be a legend on there as well. You'll see that. So you're probably not going to be able to see this, but this is what it looks like. So it's going to tell me section A, we're not going to use the outside piece of the wire form. Okay, we're only going to use the middle and the center. Only remember the middle and the center, not the outside. If you go through and do your Hobby Lobby one, I would just do the middle and the outside, not the inside. Okay, so that's only if you're using the Hobby Lobby 12-inch wire form. Okay, so what we're going to do is we'll start with the red. Let me get that burlap here. If you're going to be working with burlap a lot, I do suggest using a mask. We're only doing one burlap wreath today, so I'm not too worried about my lungs.
No, but it does get in your throat somehow. I don't know, but
yeah, you should really wear a mask. But yeah, so let's start here. So section A calls for, we're going to start in the middle. So this is section A. This whole section right here is A. This is A. In this first ring, so the middle one, we're going to put 7 bubbles. Okay, so I'm going to count out. We don't count out the first pipe cleaner only because that's setting our burlap. Okay, so let's start by placing our first burlap section. I'm going to put these out of the way. And I don't know where the trash can's at. Give me a second. So what I'm doing is gathering the burlap. It's like pinching this. And I'm going to place my pipe cleaner over it. And I'm just going to give it one twist. You don't need more than one twist. A twist and a half maybe at the most, but you don't need to twist it more than that. So the first section is the red, and it's asking me to put, well, it's telling me 7. So I'm going to need 7 bubbles in the middle ring. So here we are setting up the first bubble. So once I set it up, then I count out my pipe cleaners so I know how many in each section. It just goes faster for me. I don't know. Maybe it's that I need to be perfect. I don't know. So this will be our measuring tool. So we're just going to place it down on the pipe cleaner where you set it down. I'm going to bunch up where it ends. So it's about, what, 3 inches? Is that what it comes out to?
Or almost closer to 4.
So
But you have to remember, not all of these are
the same size.
the same size, and you could just use it as a guideline.
Exactly. So everything's kind of the same, right?
Right. I mean, for the most part.
For the most part, yeah.
they're
And
not
again,
too
you don't
bad.
got to be perfect, even though I say I'm a perfectionist.
Right.
But
still.
it's still, I've already written down the guide. This is going to help you so much. And again, I'm going to place that on the web as well, or include that in this tutorial. So I'm just going through, I'm going to put my 7 little burlap bubbles. So that's what a bubble is. And so once again, I twist it once. I place it over the ring. And then I just twist. Just keep twisting.
Well, yeah. You want to adhere it so it doesn't come off.
So yeah, you don't want it to come up.
Right.
A thing that I also want to mention though is you don't want this to scratch your door. So when you twist it, please turn your pipe cleaner inward, like so that you're not scratching your door or your customer's door. That's really important. I learned that the hard way because I scratched my own door. But I'm gonna go through and put all these bubbles here. And Gigi, tell us about your page, Gina.
Well, I have to tell everyone that I am very new to this. I think I started making wreaths this past August of 2017. So I'm very new. I don't have an Etsy shop yet. Or I just have a Facebook business page, and that's it. So I'm hoping very soon to open up an Etsy shop because, to be honest with you guys, I've got wreaths everywhere in this house.
Yeah, she does.
And I need to sell
She
some.
does. We need to get her to sell now.
My day job, I do nails for a living, and I just work out of my house, so I'm just trying to make a little extra money here. And, I belong to a lot of wreath groups, and I'm thrilled to death to be able to do that. And I do post my wreaths on and in the wreath groups. And everybody tells me that they love my work and they wish that they can buy my wreaths. So
Or learn to make them too.
or learn, yes. And
Which
Valerie and I very soon will be doing lives because we understand that is how to get ourselves out there, and we like to teach. So we're hoping to do that very soon.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so I'm just got 2 more little bubbles to place here. We're still in section A, and we're on where we have to put 7 little bubbles. It's a little time consuming, but oh my God, the way it comes out,
It's
so
beautiful. It really is.
It's gorgeous. Oh my gosh.
Right. Especially if you like the Americana country look, this is the way to go.
Yep, and with Memorial Day and 4th of July coming up.
And Labor Day, it's good for all 3
All 3.
holidays.
That's right, I forgot about that. Yeah.
And you can either put it on your front door, or if you have a porch, you can put it on the porch, or if you decorate your porch, with a little wagon, you could just set it in there, or you can put it on your pantry door inside your house.
Over a mantle.
You know, wherever. It's really, really a great idea.
I had a lady send me a picture that she bought one of my heart wreaths for Valentine's, and she placed it over like her desk. She had a mirror, and then she placed it over her desk and then over that mirror. But it was so cute. It was so cute. And then I had another lady send me pictures. She put them on her front door. Do you know though that burlap does fade over time? I'm sure if you're in wreath groups, you've been told that a million times. So yeah, you always want to keep it where there's like some sort of protection from the sun. All right, so I finished. Oh, do you have something?
Well, I was gonna say you don't have to do red, white, and blue.
Oh yeah.
You can do a heart for anything. You can do it for a little girl's room. You can hang it on her bedroom door. Do it in her favorite color. You can put letters with her name on it. You know, there's a lot of things you can. It's pretty versatile.
Yeah, pretty much. A lot you can do with it. So the first section I'm done with. I just laid my bubbles. It looks like a big mess, a hot mess.
Really.
So what we got to do though, this is kind of important as well, is I
fluff your bubbles.
Fluff your bubble. So I just pretty much use my fingers on one end and then on the other, and then I just pull. Okay. And this is called fluffing your bubbles. Right? All right, so that's all I'm doing. All 7 of my little bubbles. And the way we're doing the Patriotic is different from my heart wreath, only because my heart wreath, the ones I sold during Valentine's were just one solid color. But like Gina mentioned, you can do them for any color. But this that I'm showing you today, because it's a little tricky. You're going to have to go around. We're going to go by sections instead of going around the one ring and then taking it and going around the second ring. It's a little different, but like I said, the concept's still the same. Just put the same amount of bubbles in between each section. And here's our little first section. That's section A, and that required 7 bubbles, so that's 7 bubbles. Our next section of red is going to require, and you're probably not going to see this again, but it's going to ask for 11, or require 11 bubbles. So we're putting 11 bubbles on this next section, and I need 11 red pipe cleaners. My assistant.
Your assistant needs to put her glasses on.
Put your glasses on. Don't take them out. So we got 11 pieces of pipe cleaners, and same thing, just bunching it up. And then giving it like 1.5 twists. You don't need to over twist it. And then you twist on the wire form, and then turn your little ends, turn them inwards. And I'll go through and do 11 of these little babies. You can, what I like to do is set up all the bubbles first before I tie them on the frame. So that's what I'm going to do really quick right now. Give me a sec here. And it kind of makes, well, for me it does, makes it go by a little bit faster. So I've been making wreaths since, oh my goodness, when? Not 16, maybe it's 2016? 15, maybe 16. It's got to be 16. It was 2016. Started making I think it was around Easter time, and ever since then, I started by just making them for myself and all my friends. I didn't know what I was doing, so they weren't really pretty. And then they started to get pretty, and my friends started to request and started to order, and now I have an Etsy shop and a Facebook page. So don't forget to follow our pages, guys. Mine is Morning Glory Wreath Co. and yours is
Gigi's Crafty Corner.
Yep. And she even got her little apron today. Show them your apron.
Yes, Valerie made my apron for me. So excited.
It's so cute. I'm gonna get myself one too. So I'm just laying all my little pipe cleaners at once. So then I'm just going through, and then I'm gonna place it on the wire. Gina is going to be making the bow. So if you want to do that now, you can do that now while I'm doing all this. She's just making
Well,
a
I kind of
simple...
have your cleaners counted now
Okay.
for the outer and the inner ring.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
how you're going to do it. You'll need 5
and then I'm gonna
for
jump
the next one.
5, and then I'm going to jump over here, and it's going to be 6. Yep. Exactly correct. So we're going to use just a basic... I didn't put the copy of mine, or the one... A basic ribbon. I don't think you need much for this burlap wreath, just because it's so pretty by itself. I am, though, going to add white stars, so we do have stars. If you want to add red, white, and blue stars, knock yourself out. I got hats, too. If you do want to add a hat, you can do that, too. These, I believe, I got them last year at the... Was it Dollar Tree that was selling them? These hats? I can't remember. But, yeah, if you see these, you can add whatever you want. I choose to keep it simple, just my stars and my ribbon, and we're good to go. And Gina's going to make the bow really quick. Do you want to tell them what you're doing?
Well, I think what we're gonna do is cut this ribbon. We're gonna try 8.5 inches.
And again, she's just doing a simple bow.
Maybe we're gonna do 10.
Okay.
Because I don't know, that looked awfully little.
That sounds
Or
good.
maybe more.
No, I think that's...
12 maybe.
No, I think that's fine. Whatever, because that's going to be the
Let's
first
see.
loop, right? You're making a 2-loop.
This would be 12.
Bow.
See, it's awfully little.
But that's the middle part, right?
No, this was gonna be the other. That's why I said the loops were 4.5 on each side, and that's 9 is not big enough. So I think
12.
we're gonna do
And then maybe
this
9.
is
I would do 12.
just 12 because that's little.
Yeah, because no, we're going to do...
See?
Well,
So it's
that
gotta
can be
bigger.
the middle part, the first loop, and then go a little bit bigger on the second one.
Right.
For this,
So
the outer
this
loop.
is 12 then.
Okay, so then go to like maybe 20 for the second one, right? Second loop. I'm not a big bow maker. Those are really hard for me. I do have a pro bow, but still it's just, I don't know.
I do too. Thank you, Regina Sellers, for inventing that pro bow.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it.
It helped me to kind of understand how to make a bow, even though I'm still bow challenged. Yeah, that was a lifesaver because it really did show me the idea behind making bows, and I can make a simple bow, kind of like what Gina's doing right now. I'm just tying this down again. I'm just going through and I just twist and then turn in my little pipe cleaner.
I think I'm gonna try this one. 16.
All right.
It is cute. It's just really cute.
You can't.
But I love red, white, and blue. That's my thing.
Yeah, who doesn't? I think
I
it's
just
awesome.
love it.
All right, so I'm just gonna cut it off. That's it. Don't gotta worry about nothing
Hiding
else.
anything because the next bubble's gonna
I'm
cover
gonna cover it.
so.
Yep. So now we're gonna go to the white
White.
section. So red, white, and then blue is gonna be on this side. So white, we're gonna do the inside first. So 8 and 6. So 8 and 6. Again, this is gonna be up on our pages as well. So 8 on this one, 8 bubbles, and 6 on this one. Don't count your pipe cleaners, you count your bubbles, remember. So if I'm first setting it down, I'm not gonna count the first pipe cleaner because that's not making a bubble. It's a second one that you're gonna start. And then you wanna make sure it's 8, and then we're gonna jump to the middle, and that's gonna be 6. So let's start with that now. Hopefully this should go a little faster. So 6, oh, what did I say, 8. Again, you just bunch it up. Get your pipe cleaner, give it one good twist and a half. I'll just say twist and a half. And then set it down. like so. And then twist, twist, twist. Keep twisting. And then you turn your little pipe cleaner inside. Remember that, so that you don't scratch your door or your customer's door. Don't want to do that. So these are the 8. And now we're going to put 8 bubbles. And what I like to do is just start, I like to put the pipe cleaner on there first, and then go through and tie it down, and then I fluff them at the same time.
But once you keep doing this over and over and over again, you will be able to eyeball without having to measure.
Yeah.
Because you'll get used to doing it.
Mm-hmm. And you'll be able to tweak it a little bit to any way you
to
like.
make it your own. Yeah. Definitely. It's funny, you guys, that you see all these same signs everywhere. They sell the same thing at Hobby Lobby, at Dollar General, at Dollar Tree. And then you go buy it and you make a wreath, and none of these wreaths look alike, because you put your own take on it.
Yeah.
So
that's the key.
Yeah, you have to do your own thing to make it your own.
That's why I think us doing tutorials now, or doing these videos, is we're at that point now where we can show. Yeah, maybe we're not perfect. We're not the best wreath makers out there, but we have our techniques.
Right, but we're just starting too. And, we're not as good as I follow Damon all the time.
And Julie, I love Julie.
Yes, and Julie Samako, and hardworking Mom Lori. I learned a real lot from her. Megan from I think her last name is Megan Wilcox, if I'm not mistaken. I've learned a lot from her. All the wreath people, they're just amazing to me.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't for them and their free videos on YouTube, then I would not.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I would not know what I'm doing.
That's how I learned, by watching. I actually started on Pinterest, and she popped up on my feed. Julie did, and I was like, oh my God, I need to make something.
She's superb.
I was like, I need to make something like that for my door.
Clara, she's real good, and she gives you a variety of things, not just wreaths, so you can learn a lot from her.
I believe she's from San Antonio. That's where I'm from.
Yeah, she's really good. They're all really good. And, when they do their lives, they say they're not tutorials, but you can learn a lot from them.
Yeah.
A whole bunch. So if you have a chance, start belonging to wreath groups.
Start joining them,
yeah. Start joining them on Facebook,
and ours.
You will get their their lives will just pop up on your page, and hopefully when we start doing lives, you
need a group. My group is learning to make wreaths and more.
I don't have a group yet.
She just has the page. So like our pages, and then if you want to, you can also join my group, Learning to Make Wreaths and More.
Yes, I don't have a YouTube channel either, but Valerie does.
I have YouTube as well. Yep.
So
I post that, and I'm on Home Talk.
On there too, yeah.
I'm on Home Talk too. So I'm on Twitter, Instagram.
And I forgot another one that I watch all the time is Nick Creticos.
Oh, I love him.
He is wonderful too.
Yeah,
and I
awesome.
just started watching Scott from, is it Designs by Scott?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness, I forget, but he's a hoot. Let me tell you, he just cracks me up. If anything, if you want to be entertained, just watch him because he just cracks you up.
Well, how about that one, Jace? He's so cute.
Oh, Jace, yes, he's another.
So
he's
cute.
Another
he's
one.
a newbie.
He lives in Louisiana also.
All right.
Yes.
So I'm fluffing out the bubbles for my white part. I haven't done the inside yet. I'm just doing the outside. Just fluffing them.
I wonder if that will fit on my front door. I have a screen door on my front door, and it's hard for me to find things that don't get smashed.
No, this will.
I wonder
Trust
if
me,
that
it will. It will. Trust me. It will. You need
even
to make
with
one.
the bow?
Yeah, even with the bow. It's so tiny.
I have a spring grapevine wreath that I made on my front door, and the bow still gets a little bit smashed. But this bow came really cute.
Yeah.
So cute.
So I'm just jumping into the middle. Now we're going faster.
I guess the purpose.
8B. Oh, we need 6. So we're not jumping to the
what do you
middle.
need?
I'm on
Now,
the
on the
outside,
blue?
6. Well, hold on, because remember I still got to do the inside.
Okay.
So I need 6 for the bottom right here, because these 2 sections are white. So I need 6 for here, and then I'm going to jump to the middle. So 6 down on the bottom, where the little, it looks like a V.
And then what's the next section then?
1 and 6 for the inside. The inner ring. 'Cause right now I'm still on the outside. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I was too many. And if you want to add more bubbles, knock yourself out, you can do that.
Yeah,
I
if you
wouldn't
want-
suggest less
It's
though.
pretty full though. It's
Yeah.
pretty full with this. It's pretty,
I wouldn't suggest going with less. Definitely not.
I don't think so.
Alright. Just got 2 more to do. These, and then we're going to jump to the inside. Alright. Alright, so that's going to take care of the inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't wait to show them give them a tour of your craft room.
Oh, good grief.
She makes me jealous.
It's a
Pretty
hot
amazing.
mess. A lot of ribbon, guys. Okay, I have to tell you, if you're gonna get to know me, you're gonna know I am a big ribbon head, and I like
Ribbon
to,
hoarder.
I like to buy it, and then I don't want to cut it because it's so pretty. I just want to look at it.
Me too. I like to buy ribbon because it's pretty.
It's so neat.
But I don't have as much ribbon as you do,
Love
though.
ribbon, love it, and I'm hoping to go to Old Time Pottery and get some more soon.
You have to take me there one day.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. You said there was a lot of ribbon.
Yeah,
For pretty decent prices.
the prices are very decent. The selection, I don't know. We live in Illinois, and the first one I went to was last fall, and I went to the Old Time Pottery in Rockford, Illinois, and they were starting to get their Christmas ribbon in, and I thought I died and went to ribbon heaven. I really did. I could have spent some more time in there that
money.
day, but
And money.
Oh yes, always money.
I need one. Just for the.
So then I discovered that I had one closer to my house. So I went there, I don't know, probably about a month ago. And their selection isn't as big as the one in Rockford, but it's not Christmas time either. So,
Maybe that's why.
you know, yeah. So,
I'm just going to show real quick. I'm jumping to the inside now. So I already did the outside. I did 8 and 6 of the white on the outside. Okay, I'm going to jump in the middle. The middle part inside wire is only going to require 1 or 2. It's up to you, whatever you want.
so cute.
Maybe do 2, but you can do what you want. 1 is fine too, but I'm just going to do 2. Give me 1 more. And then I'm going to jump to the second section, which is 6. And then we'll be done with the white, then we'll start with the blue, and your hot glue gun is ready to go.
Yeah, it is. And don't forget too, guys, if you're gonna hot glue stuff on your wreaths, please, and if you're selling them, your wreaths, please tell your customers that not to hang them where the sun is going to beat on these wreaths, because
Especially in
things
Texas.
will just melt right off.
If it's really
You know,
hot,
I'm really afraid. So if I were you, I don't know what other kind of glue you can get that holds up to the heat. Like,
Correct.
my house faces south, and I can't hang anything with any hot glue because it'll just melt. I'll find it on the ground. So, or on the floor. So, I made a baseball wreath for our front door, and I used wood letters to make my son's name because he is been playing baseball on a travel team since he's 6. So I wanted his name on the baseball wreath that I made, and my husband found this glue at Menards. You know, I don't know if you guys have Menards, you know, whoever's going to see this, but at a home store, and it said that it holds up to the sun, and I had it on my front door all season until fall, and not a letter fell off of
What
this
brand is
wreath
that?
up here.
What brand is it?
I think it's Goop,
Really?
I believe.
Girl, let us know. I need to know that because I saw a lot of for down
But
south.
it doesn't, you know, it doesn't adhere like real fast. It's not like hot glue where you're gonna glue it and hold it for a couple seconds, you know.
This one you
Like, yeah, I don't know. It's good for wood,
that is cute.
you know. And I'm a big fan of these zip tie mounts. I just got these the other day in the mail, the baby ones. They're
Those are cute.
so neat. You know, I love these things. But like Damon said, get yourself some DAP Rapid Fuse if you're going to mount these to metal. And supposedly this holds up to heat too. So I don't know. I haven't tried it. I don't know where my glue is now. It's probably down in here somewhere. Oh, here it is. Yes, this glue is made by Goop, and this is what I used on my wooden letters.
Good to know.
Yeah, it is good because I was afraid of that, you know.
And you got it at Menards.
I got it at Menards, but any probably home store carries it, I'm sure. And my hot glue, what I use is Gorilla Glue, and I've had luck with that. But like I said, as far as heat, I don't know. But like I said before, I belong to a lot of wreath groups, and they all love it and said they never had a problem with things falling off their wreaths
Using
Gorilla Glue. So I don't know. I'm just afraid, you know. Like, I don't want to sell something to somebody and I'm gonna get a complaint. You
Get
know?
2 stars on your Etsy.
You know, I want
review.
I want my people to be happy, my clients, you know.
Definitely.
I don't want complaints. I want happy and returning customers, you know.
Definitely.
Because that's how I feel when I buy something. I want to be happy with what I buy, you know. Because we all work hard for our money, so
Yep.
you know, if we spend it, we want to make sure we're getting.
I did the white already. I'm gonna cut off the white and then I'm gonna just fluff the bubbles because we're done with white. We're about to start the blue.
The blue. How many blues now do you need? 8 and 6 for the first section.
Yeah, 8 and 11.
8 and 11 because you're doing the middle. Okay.
Yeah, so I gotta fluff still my bubbles here.
6, 8.
Next.
You're gonna do the middle one first, right? So
Yeah.
you'll need the 11 first.
Yeah.
And then 8.
So I'm just taking the inner bubble, pulling it out and pulling the inner bubble. The one that's on the outside, pull it in. The one that's on the inside, pull it out. So it looks like they're all as one. What do they look like?
Really cute. So cute.
It's so adorable, even if you don't adorn it or add any or attach any
Embellishments.
embellishments.
Yeah, right. All by itself.
It's super cute. Oh my
Really,
God.
really cute.
And so vibrant too. So y'all head out to Walmart and get your burlap before they sell
Right.
out.
Now at my Walmart, I couldn't find the red burlap. I just found the
I didn't either.
blue and the white. So where did you get that again? The red?
Hobby Lobby definitely has the red. They don't
And you
have
know
blue
what?
and they don't have
Joanne
white.
Fabrics might have red also because they carry this size burlap too. Or If you just want to do a natural looking one,
I was thinking,
and then
the
you
natural,
can just embellish it, you know, red, white, and blue, like your ribbon and your stars. You can do that too, because that would look really cute.
So-
or all white.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want, you know.
There's no wrong
No.
way to make it. Another
Not
thing
at
too,
all.
I was gonna say, if you cannot find white, just use a natural burlap.
That's true.
Yeah. And they have that everywhere. Walmart has those big rolls
Yes,
as
I
well.
have them right up there.
You wanna show 'em?
Yeah, tons of them.
Show what it looks
And
like.
I
It would be cute too.
believe These ones here are the natural color. I believe they're $3.47 for this big roll. So when you see it, stock up, because sometimes they run out of it, and then you can't find it. Because I think there's more on this roll than the rolls.
The other ones, yep,
They're
there is.
colored rolls, you know, and they're the same price, $3.47. Now, a lot of people are saying and posting in the wreath groups that they're getting a lot of this stuff clearanced at Walmart.
Oh,
My Walmart, every time I go, has
Not
not
mine.
clearanced anything. No burlap, no mesh, no anything.
Not
So,
mine either. I told you wrong. I meant 8 and then 11. Sorry, I'm fired now.
that's okay.
So I'm fired.
That's all right. No, you can't be fired. You gotta finish the wreath.
Oh, I'm gonna finish the wreath first, and then she's gonna fire me.
You cannot
You're
be
fired.
No, no, no. No firing. We will learn together.
Yeah, we will. So 8 on the inside. We're gonna do 8 right here. No, wait, yeah, on the middle ring. Then we're gonna jump and then do 6. Or well, actually, we're gonna come across. So 8
In that
and then
section.
11. Yeah.
Right.
Now we're just doing strictly just
Or
the
in the
blue, and
next
we're gonna be
section,
done.
yes.
So I'm setting it down, and then I'm gonna put 8 bubbles, and then 11 bubbles, and then I'm gonna jump to the middle, do 5 bubbles, and then 6 bubbles.
And you know, guys, if you have any questions at all, please feel free to ask in the comment section, and one of us will get back to you as soon as we can.
Yep. Or message us on Facebook.
Yes,
Like
you
our
can
pages
always-
and
yes.
send us a message. Any one of us can answer for you. We'll be happy to.
True fact.
Yep. Okay. I just let the roof
That's what I just
fall
do
to the
when
floor,
I'm doing the mesh.
so it's out of my way. So
Really nice. It's coming really cute.
it's so adorable.
Really, really cute.
Yeah, and it's pretty. I think this is pretty simple.
Right. It might be a little time consuming, but
You can't.
know,
You can't mess
once
up.
you get going, it goes quick.
Yeah, it's taking me a little longer just because I'm stopping.
Well, right.
Yeah.
And
But it doesn't take me
this
this
is our
long.
first video, so we are a little bit nervous. Just a little. But I'll tell you, I love to talk, so.
She does. So wait till we do the
Yes,
lives, guys. Y'all can
yes,
ask her any
yes,
questions. And
I
she's
love
gonna,
to talk. I
she's-
love to talk. I love people. I just do.
Yeah.
So-
So once we start doing those
Yes,
lives,
I hope we can start soon because I would like to get going with my Etsy shop, and
yeah.
I'm a little leery on the shipping because I don't know too much. And
gotta teach
I
you.
have to tell you guys, I am not tech savvy at all. At all. I have 11-year-old granddaughters. They teach me what to do. I don't know what I'm doing. So I
Alright.
have a lot to learn.
So here's our blue, and we're going through again, just twisting, twisting, twisting. Bubble number 1. Turn your pipe cleaner in.
So cute. That is really cute. I really like that one. You know me, the red, white, and blue. I just love it.
Yeah, I saw you're outside. You got a lot of red, white, and blue.
My yard is all red, white, and blue.
All year?
All year.
Nice.
I just love it. I don't know.
See, in me, I would like to make it, well, yeah, red, white, and blue, but more
love it.
Texas, just because
Yeah,
I'm from
well,
Texas.
Right.
I need that Texas star.
You can get the ribbon and stuff, you know.
I will.
and,
I plan on doing that.
Yeah, that'll be nice. Really nice.
So I'm
And
adding.
decorate however you want.
Yep, that's a good thing about being in this business. We
Or,
can decorate our.
yeah, true fact.
We put-
I,
we
I,
want-
I don't know. I'm not real good at decorating, but
Oh gosh,
I
am.
like to create. I'll tell you that.
That's my passion, is decorating. I am a hoarder of
My
home
mom used
decor.
to be good at that.
Yeah, I love to I even find stuff on the side of the road. I have no shame when it comes to that. I will pick it up if it looks
Yes.
like I could
You
paint
know,
it.
guys, too, if you're looking for ribbon and stuff, check your local Goodwill and,
Yeah, I didn't think about
Salvation
that.
Armies. If you're looking for things, because, a lot of people just decide to stop creating and they just give it away. And I have found so many rolls of ribbon, let me tell, brand new, that were never opened.
Or yeah.
That
People
you
just
can
donate.
use, yes, that they just donate, because they just don't want to do it anymore.
So I'm going to jump into the inside.
Or
and-
they bite too much.
Oh no, I'm jumping into the outside still.
Oh my goodness.
Right.
I need more red, white, and blue ribbon.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. I have a lot of Christmas and fall, but see, a lot of those rolls are not. They're been used, So
Yeah, it's not
I
the
don't
full
know.
roll.
I always underbuy my ribbon, you guys. You really need to get like 4 rolls of ribbon.
Don't ever buy just like one ribbon
No, gosh,
roll.
no.
You want to make sure you can get a few, or
Yes.
unless it's the big one.
Right, the
But
50
just-
yards or whatever, 100 feet or, but if you're doing, and always go for the 10 yards, because this 9 feet, the stuff, you're going to need a lot of rolls, like from Dollar Tree. Try to get, at least you can get, out of the 10 yards, you can probably get 18 ribbon ties for sure, and be able to use some in a bow if you're going to make a bow. So, yes.
Yeah.
It's better to overbuy, I believe, your ribbon. I don't know. I don't like
I
to
think
run
so,
out of
too.
stuff,
I think so too.
I don't like to be in the middle of a project and you don't have enough. That's very frustrating. It's like when you're baking, and you think you have everything for a recipe, but you don't.
Then
When
you
you
gotta
start
go.
making it, and then you got to stop what you're doing, run out to the store,
Or
get
to your
what
neighbor's house.
Yeah, sure bet.
You're like me. Okay, yeah, you want to show us while I'm finishing this up, you can show us how to make that, how you make that.
Another
ribbon.
bow.
Yeah.
This one's cute. I
No,
like
yeah,
that.
just, this will be for me.
Cute. I have bows everywhere. You probably can't see them, guys, but
But they will when we give
they
them to
are
her.
so cute. All
So
right,
just tell us how you did it.
Go back
And I'm going to finish this up while she's showing you all how to make this
Scissors.
simple little, what is it called? A 2-loop bow?
I don't know. This is how Jackie Blewett, I believe, makes her little bows to put in the wreaths. So I think this might be just a bigger version, a little bigger version of a Jackie bow. I'm not Jackie Blewett from Jackie's Wreaths and Things, I believe. And I don't remember, what did I do? I'm gonna cut the first one. Well, it's not gonna matter. Anyway, you can, I think I did this big one.
So what did you do? 5?
I think
12.
I
You did 12 the first.
No, I did 16, I
6.
think.
Oh, for the bigger loop?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then 12 for
Or
the inner.
14. Well, this one might be a little bit bigger. I'm gonna do this one 16. The outer loops for the
Because it's
bow.
a 2-loop bow with a tail.
And we're just gonna make a circle and kind of fold it in half.
I always put a little glue. Do you ever do that?
You can. I mean, you can. I don't
Okay,
think
so-
it's
well, I'm
going
bow
anywhere if you tighten that pipe cleaner. But,
Yeah.
And then fold it in half and just set it aside. And then I'm gonna cut the second one. Maybe 12 inches, maybe. Let's do 12. I don't know. I'm gonna do 14. I'll feel better with 14.
And those are just for the loops
There's the
then.
time I should write this stuff down because you forget
I do. I
what
have
you're
a note.
doing. I have a terrible time with that.
Okay, so now I'm jumping
Yeah,
into...
that looks good. So I did 16 for the outer loops and 14 for the inner loops. then I think I did 16 for the tail. If I'm not mistaken, I need another pipe cleaner. You could use zip ties too if you prefer them.
Oh, for the bow?
For this, yeah, to tie it together.
I didn't think about that. Good idea.
You could, and then to attach the bow, before you tighten your zip tie, put a pipe cleaner through the back, and that's how you would attach it to a wreath. And now I'm just gonna scrunch it in the middle and tie it. Turn the bow.
Oh, that's so cute.
They are cute. And they're pretty easy. Everybody should be able to make this. And make sure you're catching all of the ribbon back there, otherwise it'll come loose. But like Valerie said, if you want to glue, feel free to put some glue just for like, a little extra bonding.
Just a little dot. I put always a little tiny dot. So I am now going to attach it. I'm almost done here. And then we're going to put our little stars and then the ribbon and then the stars.
A white star would go in the middle of this one, might pop. I don't know.
And then how do you put your tail on that one?
I'm just going to cut it and just attach it back here.
Okay.
And, you guys be careful with your ribbon because sometimes the wire pokes out and you can pinch yourself.
Well, trying to tie the last bits down.
This is even, but
there we go. And I know I've said this probably like 4 times, but I'm going to tell you again. Turn your pipe cleaner inside once you're done twisting so it doesn't scratch up your door or your customer's door. I go through and double check by running my fingers. If I feel a point, then I just turn it in.
Now we're going to dovetail. So I'm going to do this one different this time. I'm going to fold the ribbon in half and then fold it in half again and then cut from the fold to the outer part of the ribbon, and that just gives it more of a finished look. Or if you don't like the dovetails, then you can just cut it on an angle and that'll give you a different finished look. So I'm going to find the middle of this and then pinch it or scrunch it, however you do it. I'm going to kind of pull them down and add it to the back of the bow.
Almost done here. Then we'll be ready for our bow and then our little stars. Or vice versa, whatever.
And if you don't want to use a pipe cleaner, you can always use, like if you have a real big poofy wreath.
Or the wire.
You can always use wire and cut it longer so it goes around your poofs. This one I didn't do even.
That is adorable. So
yeah, but I didn't. My pipe cleaner isn't even, but you should still be able to attach it somehow.
Yeah, you have the dimensions down for that though.
Yeah, I did
So she did the
16.
first one with 16
and 12.
and 12 with the second loop, and
Or
then the
no, 14. But I think 12 would have been better. It would have been, well, they're cute too. They're
that's
all right.
cute. Looks nice.
The middle would just be a little smaller.
And then your tail was
The tail was 16
okay.
for sure.
How adorable is that? Look
They
at
are
that.
cute.
You make such cute little bows.
I like those. And then you can always hold them up like this to see if they're even. That's how you see. But I didn't do that, and I think they're a little. This one's a little bit off. Not that one, but this one is. But it still looks cute. And fluff, fluff, fluff. That's the name of the game when you're making bows. Fluff. I could fluff and forever.
I don't like fluffing.
You don't like the fluffing? Oh, I like
No, but I make sure I do it. You have
Well, you
to.
have to do it because
Yeah.
they'll be flat if you don't fluff your ribbon.
That bothers me. I bought this spray. Do you use that? The
No,
spray,
I
the
never
stick.
tried it.
It does
No.
work.
No,
I didn't think it was
never
going to work,
tried
but it works. It's at Walmart.
Also, always use wired ribbon. Always. Because if you don't, then when you go to fluff your bow, it's not going to keep its shape. So, always use I have a bin full of non-wired ribbon from when my mom was making wreaths. She used to do grapevine wreaths.
Oh, that's cute.
And I thought about getting that spray,
Yeah, and that spray does work, believe it or not.
to keep it
I
fit.
tried it.
Or
I can test it.
Or you can, I tried before, you could put the non-wired ribbon on top of the wired ribbon, and you might be able to make a bow with that too.
Yeah.
Or add it as its shape, like as on top of here,
Or a tail.
Yeah, it'll hold
Tails.
its shape.
All right, so I'm just fluffing the blue now so that we can get on with the stars and
Here's the bow.
doing
And
pick up
we'll do-
a variety of stars.
We'll put this one in the middle here. I don't know if my glue gun is going to reach.
Got a lot of fluffing to do. Or
So cute. Which stars are going to use?
I would use a variety.
You're going to do big and small, or no, I meant the real pointy ones, or the ones that are blunt?
All the pointy
The
ones.
pointy ones, okay. How many do you need of those?
I always just eyeball it. I don't really have an amount. You can put as many as
You
you
want
want.
the little ones too?
Yeah,
There's
definitely
only the
the
two
little-
sizes, right?
I
Big
believe
and the
medium.
little.
Yeah. It's only here's a bunch of little
Only
ones.
two sizes.
Some more little ones. But you can do what you want. If you want to put red, white, and blue on that side, knock yourself out as well. Do that. I'm choosing to just do white for the stars.
Okay. That should be plenty, right? I think.
I'm gonna need more.
You want more?
Maybe more baby ones if possible.
Leave there for the bow.
So I just went through and with each little bubble, I put one finger in on one side and the other on another, and I just pulled it apart to pull the bow. To pull the bubble. Did I miss one? Oh, I hope I didn't, but it doesn't. I don't think you can tell. I think I did miss one.
There you go.
Oop. So I'm just fluffing this out.
If you need more, I'll dig for some more.
Yeah, this should be good. I'm just going through, double checking everything, making sure everything is fluffed correctly. And if you have some frayed edges, turn them inwards.
so cute. It is really adorable.
So I'm still fluffing. Fluffing her. Just fluffing her up. Alright.
Love it.
Making sure everything looks good. Now we'll do, we do the ribbon first?
Well,
I mean the bow, I mean.
If you want. So cute.
So I'm just pulling the ribbon through.
Then you can see where you want your stars after that.
Yeah. So I'm going to pull the ribbon through one of these openings. Make sure it's on one side of one wire. It's actually going to go, looks like middle wire. Make sure that's right. Go on one side. Maybe I should do it low, like that? Yeah.
Well, you have to fluff it.
Well, yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where we're going to put it. And then bring it through here. So I just brought it through on the other side, and then I'm gonna twist, twist. Let me just make sure it looks good before I put the final twisting. Maybe I did it too. That looks fine?
Yeah.
Okay, I just gotta fix it. I just wanna make sure I didn't twist it too
tight.
Yeah, I think I did.
Yeah, because you don't want to do that, you guys, because if you do, it'll just sink right into your wreath, and
That's not pretty.
it's not, no.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. You'll fluff your loops and glue your stars, and it's really, really adorable.
Yep, I turned that pipe cleaner in as well.
Right. And then you'll post pictures of it too, right? So
Yeah.
they could see on a wall or
Yeah.
on a door or something.
Yeah, and then hopefully by the end of, let me see, maybe in April or May, we'll be doing a live tutorial. So look for that soon, and that'll be for something else. This one is recorded just because it's our first one. So hopefully in April or May. So now we're going to put our stars. Oh my god, it's so cute.
It is so cute.
Cute. Okay.
It is really
Do you want to do it?
adorable. No,
Just
you do it.
Okay.
I could
So-
peel your. How
Yeah.
many big ones you want?
A couple big ones.
I can peel your.
And
paper.
I always, it's sticky, but I like to always put a dab of glue as well.
Yeah, they are pretty sticky because look, they're just like a sticking everywhere.
Mhm.
They're sticking to me. You just want.
I just don't
two?
want it to fall out.
You want
Give me, yeah.
one.
And then the rest will do.
Agreed.
Give me another big one to put on this other side too.
Big ones, small ones.
Yeah.
Love stars are my stars and polka dots are my favorite.
Polka dots.
Yes.
Like a little hot glue.
I love polka dots and stars.
I can
Yes.
tell.
That looks pretty good, right? Or maybe one up here. I don't
Yeah.
know, little baby one.
Yeah, give me a couple
There.
more.
See, I get too carried away. I just put them everywhere. I'd be crazy. Like it looks even, then it doesn't look even.
And then by
Add
the
one
time you know
more
it,
and add another one. By the time you know it, though, all the blue will be covered in stars.
It'll
If
just
it
be
was
one-
up to me.
be one big
One
star.
big star.
Just one big. It'll be white instead of blue now.
Oh my goodness.
Give me one more. You got a little one. Yeah. And these stars I got at Hobby Lobby.
More.
You can use your you can
40% off
Coupon right now, yep.
Yay! One more. Okay, I think that's it, you guys.
What I do, you have twine?
I do somewhere.
So what I do so that you can hang it is I tie twine in here. I forgot to bring that, sorry. And that way it hangs easier. So you're not using the actual wreath to hang on your door. You'll hang it using the twine. I'm gonna do
You're
that really
lucky
quick.
I know where all this stuff is in this hot mess of my room.
Super
here.
lucky.
I'm telling you. Oh.
So the last bit will be to tie this.
I'm losing my Provo fingers here. I have to get like a little container for my little fingers there. Well, here's your other bow too.
Oh,
See,
yeah, that was
this
the
is
first one.
much bigger than the ones I made.
I don't even know if I measured that. I just tried
See, that's the thing you have to remember, you know,
to
because
measure.
I can't remember. I think we should write it down. It could have been a little bigger. That one too.
Yeah, it's fine though. So I'm just tying the twine on so that you can hang it on your door. I'm gonna give you a close-up really quick of the wreath from behind. Push all that forward. Make sure there's no pipe cleaner sticking out.
And then fluff your bow.
Fluff my flat bow.
Yeah, that's the good thing about wire, you guys. Wired ribbon.
Give me one more little star. Or
You can always fluff it out.
I'm just gonna put one right there.
Okay.
And here it is from behind. And I think I should put another tiny one. Or now. That's good.
I think it looks pretty good.
Here's the front.
Okay.
So here's a quick tour of her craft room. This is Gina's craft room. Just go right in there. Look at all these wreaths. Amazing. There's Gina. Say hi, guys. Look at all her mesh. Oh my god.
My mesh or my
My
mess?
mess. I said mesh. Look at all that ribbon. Oh my gosh. Ribbon, ribbon, ribbon. It's awesome. Look at this wreath she's working on. She just need to find a bird for that. And then we have an Easter. She's got a lot. Here's another. It's Home Sweet Home. How cute are these? All right. Oh, one more. And thank you for joining us. Have a good day.